Hey, how you doing? I'm Dwight. Get your attention for a second. I got something for you. I'm going to start with a few questions though, because this might not be for you, but if it is, I want to make sure you're paying attention. Do you want to do what you want to do? Do you want to have a job where you work when you want to work? Want to make some money? Want to be the boss? Well, if you answered yes to these questions, you probably should have your own business. Now, here's your shot right here today. You get to create your future. You get to pick the direction you will follow because you determine the path. This one course, just this one course, will teach you how to plan and launch your own business. It's the Stewardship Small Business Academy Side Hustle Handbook, the high school edition. So just in this one day, if you are doing it one day, you don't have to, but you can either do it in just one school day or you can do it as part of a club and break it up, weekend courses, whatever works for you. My point is you can do this start to finish in one day if you choose. Now the course provides a textbook, which you've probably got in front of you or you have in a digital format. There's worksheets here that walk you through how to go from where you are to where you want to be. There's a second worksheet that helps you identify what you like, what you're good at, and what you have interests in so that you can trigger that as a launching point for what type of business you would consider starting. Worksheet number 3 is so that you can pick your top 3 choices from the ideas that you came up with and then prioritize them for first choice, second choice, and third choice. Then there's a 4th sheet that is a business plan template, 3-page template. Okay? It's a very simple, straightforward business plan, but it can be very effective for helping you to plan and launch your own business. And then in the next section, we're going to talk about a disclaimer and copyright notice. We got to get that stuff out of the way, but I want to share with you one quick lesson on entrepreneurship. A huge part of whether or not you can have a successful business is whether or not you have the ability to recognize opportunity. So if you want to do the things that I just spoke about here and you want to take control of your future, you want to be able to earn a good living or potentially a fantastic living, pay attention to this course. There's 3.5 hours of instructional time. Then there's also time for you to work on your worksheets. In this one day, I promise you can change your path forever going forward. So we'll take a look at the introduction segment number 2, the disclaimer and copyright notice, and get things moving forward. Glad you're with us. Hi, I'm Dwight. I've got something for you. I'm talking quietly because this is your first lesson for this course already. Opportunity often comes in quietly and unnoticed. If you have an interest in starting and running your own business, you're going to have to learn how to recognize opportunity. So we have one here for you today. The opportunity is the Stewardship Small Business Academy Side Hustle Handbook course. I'm going to ask you a few questions though. This is going to help you determine whether this is going to be a good use of your time or not. Do you want to do what you want to do? Do you want to have a job where you work when you want to work? Want to make some money? Want to be the boss? Well, if you answered yes to these questions, you should probably have your own business. Here's your shot right here today. You get to create your future. You get to pick the direction you will follow because you're going to forge your own path, make your own way, and this course will show you how to plan and launch your own business in one day. It's the Stewardship Small Business Academy Side Hustle Handbook High School Edition. So the course is designed that you can do it all in one day. There's 3.5 hours of instructional video content. Then if you take the time to do the worksheets as well, it's going to total about 4.5 hours total. So think about it. You can go from wherever you're at right now as you're starting this course and in 4.5 hours have the information you need to plan and launch your own business. Boom. This course provides the textbook, which you probably have in front of you, either in hard copy format or digital format, but I think it's 95 pages long, maybe 96, something like that. In that textbook, there's several worksheets. Worksheet number 1 teaches you how to go from where you're at to where you want to be. Worksheet number 2 teaches you how to identify the things that you like, you're good at, or have an interest in, and use those things to trigger potential business ideas, to think about what business you might want to start. You then take worksheet number 3 and pick the top 3 that you have an interest in, i.e. a business that you would have an interest in starting, and then prioritize them as to your first choice, second choice, and third choice. Then worksheet number 4 is a 3-page worksheet that's a template for laying out a business plan. So think about it. You can go from today, where you're at right now, wherever you're sitting, whatever you're doing, and go, hey, maybe you've thought about having a business, maybe you haven't, but maybe you would like to control your future. Maybe you would like to make sure that you've got the capacity to earn a decent living or a fantastic living, depending on how successful your business is. And it's right here, all right in front of you. In the next section, we're going to hit the disclaimer and copyright notice, get the legal stuff out of the way, and then after the introduction materials, we're going to launch right into the curriculum and make very good use of every moment you spend. So I ask that you dive into this in earnest, and I promise you will get rewarded with the tools you need to plan, launch, and grow a profitable business. Thanks.